Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to Cyber Coaching with me, your cyber coach, Lee Reed. Now, today we've got stretching and yoga part 5. Now, as you can see, I'm not down doing the yoga today with yourselves. However, I'll be doing it later after I finish coaching. We've got 4 hours all the way through tonight, so I haven't got the time to actually do the yoga video with you guys. So I thought we'd change it up a little bit. Just going to straight away introduce you to Heather Wright, and we're going to get ourselves going. Enjoy the yoga, guys.
Hello, I'm Heather Wright, a yoga teacher, and I'm here to give you another group of Yoga Bite sessions on behalf of Lee Reed, you're a cyber coach at thekeeper.co.uk. So we're going to start out first with a general warm-up, and then later I'll do a couple of sessions of a cool-down, things you can do after your training. So the first one, we're going to do a lot of activation yoga postures. So the first thing we're going to do is come into Anjali, which is prayer position, and we're going to stand in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. I'm going to draw my inside thighs and inside legs together as strongly as I can, pressing my feet down. I'm also pressing my hands together, and I'm thinking about the heel of the hand pressing in towards the other, the palm of the hand, and all of the fingers and the thumb. It should be quite strong. I then think about drawing my lats down to my hips, and there's the muscles underneath your shoulder blades. And then I think about extending my elbows to either side of the room without lifting my shoulders up. Then I draw my tummy in, and I lengthen my spine, the hips down, and the rest of the spine up towards the ceiling. And this should activate all the muscles in your chest, start to activate your legs and your core. From there, I'm going to reverse that prayer position and draw my hands, the backs of my hands together. My elbows are still drawing apart, my lats pulling down, my inside thighs and my navel drawing together and in. And this is quite strong as well. Pressing the whole of the backs of the hands and the wrists. And then from there, I interlace my hands and I lift up and I stretch. And here I'm lifting my shoulders up towards my ears, and then I draw them down. Releasing the hands, I hold on to my left wrist, lift it up so I'm always drawing the shoulder out of the socket. I keep my legs really activated, keeping weight equal in both feet. And I pull that left arm over with my right. And you get a really lovely stretch on the outside of your body. And then I go to the other side. Again, pressing down equally in both feet and pulling your inside thighs together. From here, I'm going to release my hands and draw them in line with my shoulders. Palms flexed, fingers up, moving towards my face. I'm going to start to rotate the whole of the hands, whole of the arms, I should say, without bending your elbows. And you're going to do it as small and as fast as you can. To avoid your body moving, you pull your tummy in and squeeze your inner legs, inner thighs together. And you should also activate your glutes. You can draw them slightly forward and slightly back, and then reverse. Again, keep the hands activated. I'm going to go slightly back, and then slightly forward. And then when you're ready to stop and go, always go a little bit longer than you want to. You stop, extend the fingers, and then reach out. You should feel the rhomboid muscles between your shoulder blades really open out. This is working a lot of the nerves on the underside of the arm, and it also opens out all of your upper back, which is absolutely brilliant for keepers, I should think. Good. From there, we're going to reach up towards the sky and exhale. I'm going to place my hands, fingers facing inward, elbows out, on the lower part of my thigh. I'm going to inhale, squeeze my blades together, flick my tailbone and my head towards each other in my back space. And then as I exhale, I pull my abdominals in, sucking my tummy, rounding my back, keeping my knees soft, head to tail. I'm going to do that again. I'm using my hands as posts. I'm pushing away from my legs. And exhale. Again, I round the tummy. From there, I'm going to reach my hands down and step back into a plank. So the first plank I'm going to do is on my knees. You can go straight away into full, what we call chaturanga, but lowering down. So I'm going to put my knees down. You bend your elbows so they scrape the sides of the ribs. I slide my hands forward. I press my pubic bone and hip bones down. Tuck my tailbone under, engage my legs. Press my palms down, but also drag them back along with my triceps. Squeezing my blades, opening up in the chest. And then exhale, relax down. From there, I lift up. I'm going to do a full chaturanga. You can always go onto your knees. And I'm going to come into down dog. So this looks probably like it's quite relaxing, but it's very active. So I've got a traditional down dog setting. If I want to work the engagement in my inner thighs, I draw my ankle bones to touch and my big toe joints to touch. If my hamstrings or lower back are tight, I go wider, and if I'm still rounding in the lower back, I lift my heels, lift my hips, bend my knees. And then I stretch the mat forward with my hands and backward with my feet. I'm going to go to a stronger position for me. To continue to engage in the legs, I'm going to hook my Achilles with my big toe and second toe. And then I'm stretching the mat forward with my hands. I draw that heel down. So I'm pressing the standing heel down with my lifted leg, and then I'm actively pressing the lifted leg heel down as well. You get a really strong stretch all the way up the back of the leg. And then I'm going to go straight to the other side. I hook it, I give it a bit of a squeeze, and then I press both heels down, flicking your pubic bone up, making sure your lower back is not rounding, and then I release it down. From there, I'm going to come onto the floor. I'm going to keep my toes curled under. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure my pinky toes are open. And then I lean back just slightly and draw my arches forward. And then I draw my inner ankles together. And then, I think it hurts, but it's good for you. The second stretch for your feet is I'm going to release my feet so that I'm on the tops of the ankles. And again, I draw my inner ankle bones together. And I just perch on top of my heels, drawing my inner thighs inward. Now this should be quite strong on the front of your ankles. If you think you can handle a little bit more, place your hands behind you. For those of you with quite easy shoulders, fingers forward. I've got spider fingers, but you can place full palm down. For those of you with tighter shoulders, fingers out to the side, never to the back. From here, what I'm going to do is bend my elbows and lift my knees. And then you can sing in soprano because this one's quite full on. And exhale, release. Good. That is your first round of warm-up. I'm going to do one more activated warm-up session for you. But for now, thank you very much.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that today. I'm going to be doing it in a couple of hours' time. But today's hashtag for you all is hashtag change your life. Now remember, when you're doing it, yoga can change your life both mentally and physically. If you're suffering or you're having that time in your life that becomes difficult, don't be afraid to have that little bit of relaxation time. Have that 5-10 minutes of yoga a day, that 5-10 minutes of meditation. Get yourself in that place where it's only you and you can have your own thoughts. Remember, stay positive, have a lovely time. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for the Crazy Catch video. Hashtag change your life.